Oh, jellyfish right near my foot. Morning folks, I'm away for a few days on Anglesey and I managed to wangle a night out, and I'm going somewhere I've always wanted to. It's on a little tidal island, so the plan is to spend the night on the island tonight, get cut off and then walk back onto the mainland tomorrow. High tide is around 5 AM tomorrow morning, so I'm hoping I don't have to wait too long after that before I can get back to the mainland. Saying that, it's not surrounded by deep shark infested waters. Worst case scenario, I could probably paddle across, wade across. Great place all this. And I've also, bag's really quite heavy today, brought my fishing tackle, might do a bit of fishing. Snowdonia's got the sort of heads covered in cloud, the heads of the mountains, and same down there on the Limb Peninsula, they're rivals. There's the island I'm heading for, and there is where it gets cut off at that little nick. So I'm going to make my way along the beach now. I'm trying to find some washed up jellyfish. Just heard some children over there said there's one in the water. I'm finding an odd manky one. I want to find a good one. Here's one, but not in great condition. That's a compass jellyfish. You see the black spots around the edge? And there's like dark rays in it that are like the points on a compass. Another compass jellyfish. It does make me sad seeing washed up like this. I hope the tide comes in and saves this one. It's in a tiny bit of water. The geology hereabouts is really interesting. I mean, pebbles can be transported a long way on a beach, but I'm just looking at the pebbles down here. But further up here you've got some really old rocks, some Precambrian. I can't remember the exact details, but there's some interpretation boards up here, so we'll have a look at them. Right, well, I want to show you these. Can you see these like oval blobs of rock? This is an example of pillow lava, because the globules look like rocky pillows, I suppose. Yeah, pillow lava forms where you get a volcanic eruption under the sea, and this is basalt. So you get a volcanic eruption under the sea, and as soon as the lava hits the cold water, it forms a crust and like a dome, and then as more lava is injected into that crusty dome, it splits and another crust and dome forms, and you get these series of mounds of lava. So this is the island where I'm going to spend the night, and there is where it's going to get cut off. A few more nice bits of blobby pillow lava there. I've just had a little look at one of the information boards down there, and I know what's going on now and read that. This is a feature, geologically, called a melange, and it's a situation where two tectonic plates meet and one gets subducted under the other. I think this was going on in the Precambrian hereabouts. And as that plate's getting subducted under the other, the top part of it is getting all scraped off and mangled, and it attaches itself to the lower part of the upper plate. So as you can imagine, with all that tectonic activity, there's some serious geological mangling forces, contortions going on here in the Precambrian. This island's a bit of a holy place, a pilgrimage place, and it has been for centuries. There's the remains of a church over there called St. Dwinwen's, I think it is, and we'll have a walk over there after. Where I'm sat here, I've clocked a potential camp spot. There's this bay that goes in here. Obviously at high tide that's going to flood, but right at the top there looks to be, for me, a little flatter area of low dunes, so check that out. Just checking bays for fishing. Somebody's snorkeling there. I think I'm going to camp somewhere around here. So that was St. Dwinwen's, pretty cool that. I've photographed some of the information boards. I might share them on the screen, you can pause them if you want to read them. I'm just going to walk up here. There's a right grand viewpoint that looks across this, I don't know what it is, like this pepper pot feature on the end, whether it's at the base of a lighthouse or something, I'm not sure. I've been palming about looking for somewhere to fish, and everywhere is really treacherous, especially if you've got a big rucksack on your back. But found a bit of a ledge here. Looks a bit shallow, maybe a bit snaggy, but I'm going to give it a go. Well, I've given it about 2 hours. I haven't caught a bean, so there you go. Do you know what though? I had a feel. Sometimes when you go fishing, you have a feeling that you're going to have a right good day. And other times you think, you just know you're not going to catch out, and I kind of felt like that from the off. Not a right good spot, this, really. In fact, I struggled finding anywhere that I consider fishy on this whole island, really. Anyway, I'm going to spend a bit more time here. I'm going to get the binoculars out. I'm going to do a bit of scanning out to sea, see if I can see any seals or seabirds or anything. Well, I've not seen a great deal out to sea, but I have seen one of my favourite seabirds. I've just seen a party in Lancashire waters go past. Quite a long way out, but they're very distinctive really. The way they sort of shear and fly just above the waves. Right, it's going up to 6. I'm at this little quiet cove now, and I'm here for night now. I've done so much wandering about, fishing, looking at plants, bird watching. Yeah, it's there's a lot of stuff sort of meshed together on this little island. Oh, jellyfish right near my foot. There's loads of jellyfish here, these compass jellies, and they have quite a nasty sting apparently. Let's see if I can film one. These jellyfish are stressing me out. I just want to save them, I can't. Too many. I think the pale ones are dead, but that looks in pretty good nick. Now this morning along this rocky edge there were lots of sea anemones, but they were like in the blob stage, right, the tentacles out. I'm trying to find one with its tentacles open. Now here's a blob one. That shiny thing there in the crevice. Got a McNab here, dead un. Do you know what, it might sound really stupid, but tiny partner must get stung by a jellyfish. Just see how bad it is. It's supposed to be painful, innit? What if it's worse than a wasp sting? That hurts, doesn't it? Oh, look at all their little tentacles around the frill. Do you know what? I'm not sure that this is the best idea camping on here. It's turned 8 o'clock. I thought it'd be dead now, but there's still people coming on here. Mind you, it's a popular spot. I shouldn't be that surprised really, but I think this is definitely a one-off. I don't think I'll be doing this again here. Alright, it might not be the ideal wild camping location, but one thing, it is lovely being on here at this time. Just a really pleasant evening, somewhere quite atmospheric, spiritual. Yeah, it's very pleasant. What I have noticed today is this place has been full of insects, which is really good, because this summer there's been such a dearth of insects on here. Oh, the horses are here. I've seen loads and loads of bees on here, lots of butterflies, overflies, just loads of insects. But the wild flowers on here are very, very good. I don't know, maybe the fresh coastal air does them good as well. These are good looking hills, aren't they? These over here, these are called the Rivals on the Llyn Peninsula. They're not very high, they're not mountains, but they're very shapely. Being on coast, it's fab, innit? I absolutely love it. I mean, just look at that sunset there, and the sea's nice in all moods, whether it's calm like this or when it's raging storms, and there's just so many things to all my interests. There's the bird watching, there's the beach combing, there's looking for shells, rock pooling. Not done any fishing, not done any rock pooling this trip. It's a bit sandy around here. I thought I might have found a few though, but no, I do like my rock pooling as well. I'm trying my absolute damnedest to keep sand out and I'm failing. There's gritty bits everywhere. No, I'm not, I've decided I'm not a fan of beach camping. Too much sand. Give me a nice piece of turf any day. Even a bit of turf by the sea, that'll do. Right, it's 22:11 and I think I'm going to try and get some kip. I'm not massively tired, but shadow outside. Something let on tent, a big moth or something. Anyway, I don't know whether you can hear that on the Rode Wireless Go, but I can just, the sound of the sea is lovely in it. Very a magical sound. It has been a bit gusty, but it seems to have dropped again. So I don't know what I'm going to get through the night. I don't think there's much wind forecast, and I can't remember the weather forecast tomorrow. I didn't really check. I know it's on turn on Thursday, so I'm guessing tomorrow's going to be okay. I'm going to set my alarm for a nice early start tomorrow. I mean, it's been quite busy late on tonight, so I'm expecting it to be busy. Seed in my throat for cereal bar. I'm gonna expect it to be quite busy early on as well. So I'm gonna be up and off sharpish in the morning. Anyway, that'll do for tonight. I'll speak to you in the morning. Good night. Morning folks. It's a nice fresh bright start to the morning. Just looking across the bay, the sun's up and I can see Snowdonia in all its glory. Snowdon, Carnheads. Not sure you can see the glitters from here. Anyway, looking ahead, I have no trouble crossing the little sandy isthmus. I never know whether I use that word in the right context, but either way, I've not been cut off by the tide, so the tide tables didn't let me down. So from here, I've got a slightly shorter walk back than the walk it took me to get here, and it's through the pine woods, so who knows, maybe a few bonus fungi on the way. Just look at all these wild carrot growing here, these white flowers. I do like them. Right, well, just admiring, I think Snowdon in the middle there, across a field of barley. Not used to walking alongside fields of barley. Anyway, I've just come out of the forest and I'm glad. Bit oppressive walking through forest for a long time, and I've just got a rather nice field path. It'll take me to the lane, it'll take me back into Newborough, and I've not got far back to digs really. Yes, I did enjoy that camp with one or two little reservations. I always love being by sea, so a camp by the sea is always going to score pretty highly. And the Tidal island that I camped on, it's a place I know and I really do like it. Lots of interesting things for me. And it is, I do find it almost quite a spiritual place, by the sea, the old ruins of the church. No, really nice place. Oh bloody hell, there's someone coming there, I had to stop it. I'll never get used to sort of talking to the camera when there's people there. I'll always stop it. Anyway, I'm nearly back at civilization now, so I'll just sign off with the usual Thanks for watching, look after yourselves, and I'll see you next time.